Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another live session. Today it's me again, and I will have a live interview with one of our stays. The name of the stay is Mini Condos. They are placed in Tivat, Montenegro, which is a beautiful place for digital nomads. I'm sure Karine, who's with us today, will tell us more about it in a second. Yes, I will have her here today for about half an hour and chat with her about her stay. And yeah, stay tuned if you want to find out why it's worth to visit her. And it's a great place for digital nomads, so keep watching. And yeah, we're doing live sessions like this every week with nomads, with team members, with stays as well. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, you will keep up on these live sessions. And for everyone who's new here, we are a booking platform for more extended stays for digital nomads and remote workers. And the place we will be talking with today, Mini Condos, is specially designed for longer stays. And she's already in the chat, so I will just invite her now to the interview. We'll meet Karine from Mini Condos. So she just has to accept. Hi, Karine.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
So
Did I join too early?
Sorry?
Did I join too early?
No, that's fine, that's fine. Where are you at the moment? Tell the people.
So I'm in one of the studios, in one of the mini condos.
In Tivat, right? In
In
Montenegro.
Tivat, Montenegro. Yes.
What time is it right now?
Ooh, it's a good question. I think it's 1 o'clock. It's
And
1
how's the weather?
Very good weather. I can show you briefly if you want
Yeah,
through the
sure.
window. So that's the weather
Oh,
today.
wow. Wow,
nice.
that's a beautiful view.
Yeah. So it's very,
Okay.
very nice.
And now
I'll go back.
maybe tell us where exactly you are. So you are at your place. So what's your place? What's Mini Condos?
Okay, so Mini Condos, this building, it's building with mostly studio apartments.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you at the same time quickly, which have basically, it's a very small space, but with a very optimized space.
Uh-huh.
So we have a little mezzanine and we have a lot of storage. We have everything needed for long-term stay in a very, very small place.
Cool.
So it's quite unique in Montenegro. It's not something that is usual here.
Uh-huh.
In big cities, you have more, in Paris, New York. But in Montenegro, for example, it's something that was very, very new when we started that.
Cool.
So,
okay. So it's a lot of apartments at the same place. Is that correct? Like a complex?
Yes. In this building, it's 19 apartments.
Oh, wow.
Actually, one of them we turned into a co-working space. So it's actually
cool.
18 studio or small apartments and one big, it was a 3-bedroom apartment that we turned into the co-working space.
Okay, that's nice. So maybe tell us, first of all, about your location. What is Montenegro like? What's to discover in your town? And
okay,
the
so
weather is good.
Yeah. Montenegro is a very small country. Actually, where are you based? Maybe to give a comparison.
Well, I'm in Germany. It's the first
Germany,
rays of sunshine today after a long winter, so...
Okay. So I don't know, it's maybe 1/10 of Germany or maybe even smaller. It's very small. It's like half of Corsica in France.
Wow.
Yes, it's very, very small. But it has more or less everything. It has the sea, it has the mountains, it has canyons, a lake. There's really everything. And now at the moment, you can even go to ski. We have 2 ski resorts, yeah. And you even have people already swimming. So you can be 2 hours drive from the ski station or from the beach. So for example, now it's a perfect time of the year because you have all the options.
Yeah.
So So it's
So you could basically go skiing, swimming, hiking, everything on the same day. Just
yeah,
that's
yes,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So it's only 600,000 people, so it's it's like a
Mhm.
big town maybe in Germany, or and
In the whole
and it's
country.
sorry,
In the whole country?
yeah, in the whole country. So the
Wow.
capital city has 200,000, and the rest is spread around. So Tivat, for example, is maybe 15,000, 20,000.
Yeah.
Yet it has an international airport. It has an international school. It has the marina. It has a marina for super yachts. So it's called Porto Montenegro. If someone wants to look up, it's a beautiful marina with
Port.
super yachts, which are like 200 meters long.
Wow.
It's very, very impressive. So, and there's a lot of sailing activities you can do in the Bay of Tivat. So you can do sailing, rowing. There's so much to do. It's for people who like the nature. It's amazing.
Cool.
So
And
there's not
why?
so many things to do. Like,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, tell me.
So many things to do. Like for people who like to be in the big city, there's not much theaters or cinemas or things like this. But for people who like nature, it's perfect.
Nice. And is it good for digital nomads to go there as well? Is there like apart from your place with a lot of apartments, co-working space, is there like a lot of good Wi-Fi connections or other
Yes.
co-working spaces in the area?
So there's a few other co-working spaces, not too many. There's maybe 2, 3 in the capital city, and a few around, maybe 5, 6 all around the country.
Mm-hmm.
Internet is very good now. It used to not be very good, but now they've installed optical cable in many places.
Cool.
And all this 4G, all these things work very, very good. So I know a lot of people are very impressed when they come here and they see the quality of the internet. So, and we know
Great.
now when digital nomads come to us, it's always the first question. So, so we know it's good enough for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's the
Uh,
most important thing for them, you know?
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
So yes,
cool.
no, it's great. The only thing that maybe we don't have yet, but I know that the government is working on it, is the digital nomads visa.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Croatia has just passed a law to allow digital nomads to stay long term. So here
Yeah.
it's still 3 month, 3 month in, 3 month out,
Okay.
unless you open your company here, for example, and then you can apply for a longest residence permit. But still,
Okay.
3 month in is quite good generally if people like to travel anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small country, right? You can see a lot in 3 months there, I think.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, and maybe tell us about how you got the idea to do this apartment, this studio lofts, and how you
Mhm.
started this project.
So when I moved here 13 years ago, I
So
started some other project from.
you're not from Montenegro?
No, I'm from France.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
That's
yes. So
cool.
I'm actually half French, half British. But I've been here 13 years now, so
Cool.
I mean this is really my home.
Yeah, sure. And why did you decided to move there, first of all?
The main reason, first I wanted to leave France because I didn't really like the way things are turning, and I really wanted to go in a place where there was big potential, like a free, wild, virgin land, let's
Ah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Um, it's still a little bit like that, but back then it was really wild and very, unknown. So I knew if I came here, I could do anything, I mean, I could start anything. Whereas in France, Germany, it's very hard to start any business because everything is
Mm-hmm.
already existing.
Yeah, that's true.
So yes, and I wanted to live near the sea. And
Mm-hmm.
so I came here and I
Yeah.
realized actually for myself to find accommodation was not so easy because everyone was building properties for holidays. So,
Mm-hmm.
low quality, uh, very small kitchen, no good heating for the winter. So all these things, the first winter I spent here, I suffered a little bit personally. So I thought, okay, I will not do anything related to tourism. I will try to do something for people who want to live year round like me. So expats who want to move. So I built the first project, which was very big apartments, beautiful apartments with big terrace, big pool. So that was a beautiful project. But while I was doing this, I realized that there was many people who wanted something small. And there was nothing on the market small. So the smallest apartments you could find, maybe 50 square meters.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to go completely at the extreme to do tiny. So our smallest units, for example, they are like 15 square meters.
Oh, wow, that's cute.
Yeah. So the one I'm in now, I'll show you better a little bit later, but the one I'm in now is 17 square meters, plus the mezzanine, about 9. So it's very small.
Yeah.
And yet we designed them a little bit like in the boats, like optimizing every space to make sure there's plenty of storage, and also a big kitchen. You'll see the kitchens are quite big for a small studio.
Cool.
A nice, comfortable bathroom. And so it was really to answer a demand that I realized was there. Either young people from Montenegro or young foreigners moving here. And of course now a lot of digital nomads, they love it also because they often travel alone or just 2 people. So it's good for just 1 or 2 people.
So you have the concept of tiny houses. Like, I think the concept got quite popular over the last years, though. So I think you had a major input in that. And now you're constructing real houses as well, right? Like tiny houses?
Yes. So now the next project is called My Tiny House.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's similar, but it's actually like individual houses, but also very small. So 50 square meters, 75 square meters.
Mm-hmm.
So reasonably compact, with about 350 square meters of garden.
Wow.
And yes. So really we wanted to put the accent on the outdoor space, and also we will have, if people want, they can have a like permaculture garden. So they when they move it, they have their own vegetables already there, tomatoes and organic.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yes, and so yes, and it's in this movement of tiny house because we think you don't need to have a 300 square meter house, to be comfortable. You can have
that's
really
true.
nice in a small size.
That's true.
So so this is the brand new project that we are just starting now, and I think that's also going to be very good for digital nomads.
Sure. And for when do you plan to have it ready to get the first guest?
Middle of next year, so summer 2022. Yes.
Cool. So everybody who want to stay tuned, next year you can go there.
Exactly.
And like, did you get a lot of digital nomads as guests right now, or not because of in the pandemic, but in general, what are your guests like? Are they mainly digital nomads, or?
Well, the last 6 months it was mostly digital nomads.
Oh, nice.
I mean, we were not expecting to have really anyone coming this winter for obvious reasons. But we were actually very surprised that we got bookings from last October until now. And all of them, they are digital nomads. So, of course, in the summer, we have everyone. We have any kind of tourists. But I have to say this winter was very surprising because it was, I think, at least 90%, if not 100% digital nomads.
Cool.
So, so it was very good because, first of all, winters are usually very slow in a coastal town. But and especially this year, we didn't expect much happening, and we were actually very busy with a lot of young people coming and enjoying.
Great, that's great. Happy to hear that. And for how long do they tend to stay? Because you're designed for longer stays, so what's the average stay?
We had people staying 1 week, and we had people staying 2 months.
Okay.
Even 3 months. So it's very variable. Depends if they want to visit the country, I guess, around, or if they want to stay. I mean, I guess because, there was all these lockdowns and things, so there was nothing much to do. So I guess maybe that's also why some people stayed a bit longer.
Of course,
It depends. Yeah.
How's the situation there with COVID in your town or in your country at the moment?
Well,
Are you in
today
a
they
lockdown?
reopened everything. Sorry? No, not from today, not really anymore. So they
Okay,
reopened all restaurants, coffee places today, and so that
awesome.
was a bit harder. Yeah. So because I think that the national sport in Montenegro is drinking coffee. you know.
I like
So
that. I like that. I
yeah,
would
yeah. I mean,
coffee.
it's hard to go, but it's actually we all love to go on the waterfront and have our coffee, and so it was very very hard. Actually, at one point they allowed us to have takeaway coffee, so
Oh,
everyone
nice.
was taking takeaway coffee in the petrol station, and at one point they just canceled this because everyone was gathering and
Hmm.
trying to enjoy. But anyway, um, we can always go with an orange juice on the beach and sit down, and it's
Sure.
also possible.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
no, it's getting better, and of course for the summer season they can't afford to be too strict. So I think from now on it's gonna be okay.
Okay, but you're still expecting guests, and you're still open for everyone who wants to come.
Yes, yes, of course. Mhm.
Okay, awesome. So everyone who wants to go now, you can either go to our page nomadstates.co to mini condos and co-working, which is called there, and book a place at Karin's condos. Or you can also go to her website to see um, yeah, what you can do there and what you can get there. And but you will show us around a little later as well. Maybe tell us about your team. Like you are the owner of the whole place, the founder, and who else is there helping you with these apartments?
Uh, I mean, my team is it's we are all working on the construction of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I have a civil engineer who's full time in the company, so she's following all the building works of all the buildings. I have an architect, so she's also full time working on all the details. So she's the one responsible for every single detail in these properties.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have mhm. Then I have one guy who does all the finances. I have a young man who does all the graphic design. So he's working actually at the moment on all the visual identity for my tiny house. So we are still working on this at the moment. And I've got 4 girls who are doing admin, marketing, sales. So I think I didn't forget anyone.
And what's your team like? Are they all from Montenegro? Are there French people as well? Are they very international? What's your team? Where do they come from?
So they are actually mostly Montenegrin.
Hmm.
Yeah, the civil engineer, she's from Serbia, but it used to be one country, Serbia and Montenegro, so it's kind of almost the same.
Yeah,
Yeah. So one Serbian and actually 2 Serbian, and everyone else is Montenegrin.
cool,
So
cool.
yeah,
So you have a very local team, so you already know about all the insights, tips you can give also to the guests when they're there.
yes, yes, yes. And so these 4 girls who help with marketing and sales, it can be one of them or me welcoming the guests, and we can always give some local tips. Everyone knows the country pretty well. So.
Yeah. And do you also work with the guests in the co-working space? Do you work there as well?
Yes, so we have half of our team is there in the co-working space.
Cool.
The other half is downstairs. We have another office, but we
Mm-hmm.
are 4 or 5 of us in the co-working space.
Cool. And what facilities do you have in the co-working space? What does it look like?
So we have the main room where actually our team is, which has a huge kitchen. So that's quite
Oh,
nice because
sorry.
you can make your own food or coffee or.
Yeah.
So that's let's say the main feature. Of course, we have
Great.
all the printing machine, coffee machine, and there's a lot of parking outside, so it's very convenient also to park there. And we also offer some services. If people need some deliveries and things like this, people
Oh,
can have them
cool.
sent there. Yeah. So yeah.
And is it open to public or is it for guests only?
Well, we have two people at the moment who are not from my company and who are not staying in our apartments.
Okay.
So they're renting an office. Each of them they're renting one office. But I select a little bit who can come in. Mostly because I wouldn't let anyone who's in the property business to come in, for example, so I'm a little bit selective to who comes. But for the guests who stay in the apartments, obviously it's completely fine for them to use. Yeah.
Okay, and how many guests can you receive? Like, is this a 2-bedroom apartment, a 4-bedroom apartment? For how many persons do you have these studios, or even the tiny house that will be coming up soon?
Yeah. Okay. So in this building, most of the apartments available are studios. There's one bedroom though.
Okay.
But yes, there's one bedroom which is on the penthouse level, so it doesn't have the mezzanine, but it's nice. It's higher and it has nice view. And in the studio, you have the sleeping area on the mezzanine, and you have also a sofa bed, so you can actually sleep 4 people. It's a little bit too much on the long term, but for people, if they stay a short time, they could actually be up to 4.
Cool.
But anyway, otherwise it's really comfortable for 2 people. So it's generally one bed, one sofa bed, and a bathroom.
Great, right. So digital nomads can have everything they need. They have a kitchen in the room, they have a bathroom, of course, they have their own space, and then they have a co-working area with a kitchen as well, where they meet also other digital nomads. They have Montenegro, which is a good area for nomads, and lately they just developed very good Wi-Fi as well everywhere, good high-speed internet. So is there anything that digital nomads don't get anyplace?
I don't know. I can't think of any really. I mean,
That's so great. Awesome.
Yeah.
So maybe show us around a little. You are in one of the studios, so let's see how it looks like.
Okay, so I will reverse the camera so you can see on the other side. So
awesome.
Let me just. Okay, so I'll try not to go too fast because I know it takes a little bit of time to focus.
Yeah,
so,
that's good.
So this corner there you can see the working table with the TV, the window with the Juliet balcony.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was sitting before.
Okay.
This is the sofa bed, yeah.
Cool.
And I will go on the other corner to show you.
Which is also a sleeping sofa, right?
Yes, exactly. And it's a very comfortable one with a nice real mattress. So as you see, the kitchen is actually quite big for a studio apartment.
Yeah.
And it has the oven, the fridge, the cooking plate, the air extractor, a very nice quality worktop.
That's
and
true.
above you have the mezzanine. So with the sleeping area and the stairs.
That's a very clever design for like a tiny space to have this up area, so you have more space.
And you have, for example, here, the washing machine is hidden here. And so there's storage for clothes. And let me just go upstairs so you can see the space.
Yep.
On the mezzanine. So this, you have a mattress.
Cool.
You have the.
It's like a whole new room up there. It's like the bedroom.
Exactly. So, and I will show you the back.
Square meters are
there? 17 square meters.
Wow.
So this is the bathroom. You have nice mirror, toilet.
Very modern.
Yeah. And a sliding door to close it off.
Awesome. And show us the view again.
Yes. So we'll go out again.
That's so beautiful.
So unfortunately, I cannot zoom, but down there you can actually see a little bit of the sea view.
Okay.
Maybe,
Between the
yeah.
mountains, right?
Let me see with my finger here.
Okay. That's not
Yeah.
far at all.
No, it's not far. We are only 500 meters from the waterfront.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah. So it's just a few minutes walk to the beach, and on the other side you have mountains.
Wow.
So yeah.
Very beautiful landscape.
Yeah. And let me see, maybe on the other, we have two windows on this
Okay.
apartment.
It's very
Yes, actually
bright.
yeah. Yeah, actually you
Cool.
can see the snow. I don't know if you can see. So up here
Yes.
we have
Just
snow.
underneath
So
the
this is
cloud.
the Love Chen Mountain. That's only 45 minutes drive. And that's the closest small ski station here. So you have a little bit of ski options here. Otherwise, you just need to drive 2-3 hours, and you're on the biggest ski stations.
That's amazing.
So, should I? We have nice slides.
Yeah, I see it's
Should I?
everything very bright.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
so bright outside that it's actually a bit hard to see inside.
No, it's very good. The Wi-Fi quality is also amazing. It's not easy in live videos to show the properties, so it's amazing that we have the possibility today.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. I mean, everyone who wants to see the pictures as well can either go to nomadstays.co or to minicondos.me, right?
Yes.
And then you can check out some more pictures as well.
Yeah. Should we go to the co-working space upstairs?
Sure, if we can do that,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Okay, so follow me.
Take us on a tour.
Yes, it's only one floor up, so
Okay.
it's very close.
How many floors do you have?
This is only 4 levels, so that was
Okay.
the second floor, and this is the third floor. And actually, you will meet the team.
Hi guys, nice to meet you.
So Alice in
Hello.
finance, Sophia for sales.
Awesome. Okay, on
The
this
big kitchen
kitchen
that I was
area.
mentioning. Yes. And actually, I will, because I can see one of our tenants is in the kitchen, I will show you her office.
Okay.
So this is like her private office.
Okay, cool.
So yes, we have like either private or shared.
And can people book also these private offices?
Yeah, so it's possible. So either shared. So here we have, for example, well, at the moment we have 5 spots, but we can have a couple of desks more. And here I have another 6, I think, so 3 desks here. And I have another 3 here.
Wow, that's great.
And
So
so
you
we
have a
have
lot of
these little.
space.
Yes, we have a lot of space, and again you have
The view. Wow, that's wonderful.
These terraces are very small, but there is still enough space to sit on a small stool and to enjoy the
That's
sun.
cool. Awesome. To enjoy the view a little.
Yeah, and here you can see again a little bit of the water.
I mean, it's nice if you have a long day of working and then you can go out on the tiny balcony and see this view. That's just, I think, the best break that you can have.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And of course we have bathroom and shower if someone wants to take a shower.
Oh wow, you even have a bathroom inside the co-working space? That's great.
Yeah, we have 2 bathrooms.
Cool.
Yes. I see someone is posting brilliant.
Yes, that's actually Linda, which is the co-founder of Nomads.co. I think she's very much liking your place as well.
Great. So you've seen most of it.
Awesome. So thanks for the tour. That's very nice to see. And
Thank
I
you.
think all the digital nomads out there got a good impression of your place. It's just a perfect match for them to go there,
Mhm.
have very good internet, go skiing, go swimming, go sunbathing, go hiking. They can enjoy a little privacy in their own studio apartments where they have everything they need. So well done, I guess. You're having a great project there.
We look forward to seeing them.
Yes, yes. So everyone who wants to go and book a place now, you can go to nomadstates.co to our platform. Mindy Condos and Coworking is the place called. And thanks again, Karine, for sharing these impressions with us today. And
Thank you.
yeah, hope to.
Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for the call.
Yes, you're welcome. And yeah,
And
we'll
I hope
stay
to
in
see you in
contact.
Montenegro one day.
Yes, I'd love to come as well. It's very nice. Now I'm very in the fever. I really want to go to Montenegro. It's a great country,
Great.
I think. Okay, so enjoy the day and
Thank you.
see you soon.
You too.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
I don't know how I leave this.
Oh,
Maybe just
you don't. I would just end it for us.
great.
Right. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.